Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of minutes to get on here. We're gonna, I'm gonna catch y'all up on some stuff that's going on with me. Hi out there, who is that one person? I'll give y'all a couple of minutes to come on. The people get scared when you say hi. I see one person out there, they jump off. They be like, I ain't trying to talk to you right now. I ain't trying to tell you what my name is and nothing like that. Hello, everybody. Give y'all a couple minutes to get on. Give y'all a couple minutes to get on. Decided to do a, hey, Jerica Boo. Decided to do a little video. Let y'all know what's been going on. Oh, you did, Boo. You know, I have not been on, I haven't been on nothing really because we had some stuff going on. Can you hear me, Jerica? Am I loud enough? I need to do anything with my volume. I need to do anything. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay. I'm getting on here. Okay, babe. Thanks. To let y'all to touch base. Hey, Chris. Hey, Boo. Yeah, I needed to get on here and touch base with y'all. I know y'all have noticed that it's been about, I would say it's been about 3 weeks since I did a video. I would say that because I think my last one was the shrimp and chicken shrimp carbonara. And that was my last video. And I just have to tell y'all what's been going on since that video. So I'm gonna let a couple of more people get in here. Let me know if you out there, if you're watching. I tried to send something on Facebook, but y'all know I'm not used to this social media stuff. When you get over a certain amount of age, you just doing regular smuggler stuff. You ain't, you know. But I did, while I've been away, I did reach another milestone, you guys. I am now at 2,000 subscribers. That happened while I've been away. I'm very excited about that. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Commenting and loving me, giving me love on the videos. I really appreciate that. So I'm not gonna stay on here very long. But I did want to get on here and kind of talk to y'all in the midst of all of this coronavirus and COVID-19 stuff that's going on. And just wanted to let you guys know that COVID-19, Corona, knocked on my door and came in and attacked my husband. And we have been on a fight ever since. My husband, y'all know, a lot of y'all that follow me, been following me, y'all know that he had shoulder surgery in November, right before Thanksgiving, and had been off work due to that shoulder injury, that shoulder reconstruction and recovering. And he was supposed to go back to work last week, would have been when he would have been going back to work. But he started feeling kind of sick. Maybe the maybe the 28th, 7th, somewhere around there, March. Not feeling good, kind of feeling sluggish, kind of feeling um, under the weather. But then by whatever that Sunday is before April 1st, um, he had a fever. And I was like, oh no. I had already been taking the precautions pretty much. I was really serious. Like, they told us to stay at home, stay in the house, no social distancing. I was pretty much following those rules. And what's that date? The 27th, 6th, 7th, whatever, 26, 27. So I was already kind of following the rules of social distancing and things of that nature, kind of being really strict about it. I wasn't going to nobody's house. Nobody wasn't coming over my house. I was kind of really being serious about it. And I was kind of telling my kids, they grown, but still, if they telling us don't go, don't do this, don't that, I refer y'all to do that because I can kind of monitor what goes on in my house. I really can't monitor what goes on in somebody else's house. I can't make them do anything. So, I would prefer that. My husband's been out work and his only thing that he loved to do is play dominoes. So he was going to do that a few times a week, a few times a week. But I was just like, y'all need to sit down somewhere. They say don't go. We need to sit down. But like I said, my husband started feeling bad, and then he got a little low grade temperature. So that Sunday probably was the 27th, 28th, whatever it was. He had a little low grade fever. And so that Monday, he really didn't feel good at all either. So I said, well, tomorrow we're going to the emergency room. If you don't feel any better tomorrow, we are going to the emergency room. So sure enough, woke up on Tuesday, which was the first, and he didn't feel any better. Went to the emergency room. Um, uh, well, I don't know, y'all. Went to the emergency room, and they didn't immediately test him for coronavirus, based on his symptoms. I thought that he may have a very bad sinus infection because he gets them every year around this time. So they were giving him, you know, thinking about just giving him some like antibiotics, maybe for, the stuff you put up in your nose, some nasal spray and stuff like that. But then I was like, well, he's been coughing. He's been having a really, really bad cough. It's been really dry, just hacking, just aggressive. Like, I don't know what this cough is about. And they did a CT scan. When they did the CT scan, he had one of the COVID shaped nodules on his left lung. Only one nodule on one lung, the left lung, which in turn made them do the corona test. Now, mind you, that was the 1st of April. They sent us home with just the stuff to go up in his nose. They really couldn't give him anything as far as an antibiotic because certain things make the coronavirus worse. So certain antibiotics don't mix well if you have corona. Now that if you take the test, you might get your results back in a day or in some hours and sometimes in some minutes. We got the test done on him on April the 1st, and we didn't hear nothing until the 7th with his results. Now, mind you, all them days, he was getting sick, and he was getting sick fast. If I tell y'all, my big old, strong, tall, husky husband that takes care of me and do everything for me turned into a weak, I don't know, like no breath, no life, no nothing. Within some days, it was that fast. He got sick quick, and so by the time when we came back from the emergency room, I said, well, maybe we should let's just quarantine ourselves, because they told me at the hospital, if he's got it, it's a 90% chance you've got it. So y'all should just quarantine together and then have your kids kind of quarantine away from y'all and stuff like that. So that's what we did. And he was just getting sicker and sicker and sicker. So in my mind, I feel like he's got it. So like I said, it took them 7 days to let us know that he did have it. But those whole 7 days, he was sick. Fever every day. Getting weaker and weaker by the day. Coughing like you think his whole insides are going to come out of his throat. To go to the restroom from our bed to our bathroom was like him running a marathon. He didn't have no breath. Just weak, y'all. It was just like, okay, what are they gonna do what were they gonna do? And the ER was calling every other day to check on him, and I was telling them, I'm like, don't do we need to go to the hospital? Cause I'm worried. Their main thing with this thing, you guys, is if you can breathe, then take care of yourself at home. You're gonna have fever, and take aspirin. The only medicine they gave my husband was a Z-Pack, azithromycin, which has been around forever and ever. It's not nothing new. They gave him the Z-Pack. He took, I think it's 7 pills in there, but 6 pills. We are on day 16 of him being sick, and 13 of those days, 14 of those days he had a fever and was sick. Like, I did not know if he was going to make it. And he did not know if he was going to make it. But they was talking to us, and they knew how sick he was. But because he could form sentences, and I was able to get him up and move him around and make him walk and make him, they said we were good. The thing about going into the hospital, which y'all probably have been seeing all these horrible stories about these people getting admitted into the hospital, and then you can't have no contact with them. Really, I just don't know. When I have been with my husband while he was going through this, I don't know how he could have been without not having not one person around him that had his bag, that just was about him. I know these healthcare people, they are very caring and things of that nature, but at the end of the day, they're not your family. They're not your loved one. And I'm just grateful that I was able to be with him doing this, because I've never in my life, I've known him over 30 years, and I've never in my life known him to be not a sickly person anyway. But this broke down and this sick. People are taking it lightly, and it's very hard on me when I see people taking it lightly and saying it's just like a flu, and oh, that's something made up, or this and that and the other. And my husband crying tears, saying and moaning and groaning in his sleep, and the agony of it was just a lot for me. But what I was glad about is that I wasn't sick. I was not sick. I was taking care of him. I was helping him, to the shower, and helping him, making him, get him up and walking him from the bedroom to the front door. Let's walk around the couch. And if I'm telling y'all, my husband can run 10 miles, 5, 8 miles. He can run. That's his thing. He get out there in the sun or concrete, and that's what he do. That's how he find his enjoyment, and that's how he, relax. A good run. But my husband could not come from our bedroom to the door of our room, out our room, without panting for breath. And he had one nodule on one lung. Okay? He had one nodule on one lung. So I can see how somebody elderly would get a nodule or several nodules and not be able to overcome it, because it was days when we praying and crying that I did not think he's not gonna be all right. They gonna have to admit him. They gonna have to. He gonna have to be on ventilator before this is over. And just by the grace of God, he didn't have to. Uh, but I can't tell you how we are going to this, how we have gotten to this down slope that we are on. I couldn't have seen it even 3 or 4 days ago. I couldn't have seen that he would be able to talk to people today on the phone and have a conversation. People that talked to him last week are like, oh my God, you sound so much better. They're shocked. It's like day and night. It hit him like a rock, and then it's he's getting well in that same fashion. But even now, talking today and feeling like, you feel good, COVID is letting him know you're not all the way well. Calm your nerves, because I'm not done. This is day, what, 16? This is day 16. We still in here, kind of pretty much staying to ourselves, because like I said, I was taking care of him and never felt anything. And I was glad because of that. Because if both of us would have been as sick as my husband was, my kids, my other two, that, not, my oldest daughter that's quadriplegic, she can't be around us at all. We just been going around the stairs and waving at her, but we haven't been in her room at all for this whole 18 days, and haven't been in there, just staying away from her because, her immune system is low. But if both of us was as sick as my husband, I don't know if my kids could have taken care of both of us in that shape. But I was so proud that I wasn't sick. And then Saturday, I woke up and I was burning up. And I was like, oh, Lord, I know I don't have no fever. Please, no, 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 Lord, don't let me have no fever, please. I can't do this. I got to take care of my husband. I can't do this. And sure enough, I took my temperature. It was 100.9. And it was fast. I started feeling horrible, uh, body aches. Mine was more like a really bad flu. I could tell that his was viral, because everything that could hurt him hurt him. Everything that could be uncomfortable for him was uncomfortable for him. But mine was more like a flu. Like, I just had these aches in my joints and bones and stuff like that. And I was just like, oh Lord, what should I do? I called the ER and I said, I got a fever now. What should I do? And they said, well, take the acetaminophen, take it every 4 hours, drink you fluids. You can come in and get tested. You probably do have it, but there's nothing we can do that we did different for him, except give you the Z-Pack, and then add you to the number of the cases. But if you can take care of yourself at home, take care of yourself at home. So that's what I've been doing. But y'all, I have not been able to cook or do anything, because the weirdest thing happened to me. I don't have any taste or smell. And my husband had this side effect. But because I wasn't sick like my husband, I said, I'm not gonna be as sick as him. I'm not gonna have the same symptoms as him. Mine's gonna be a whiz breeze, a whiz, and a whiz. Yeah, I cannot taste not one thing. I can, like, okay, say for instance, if I have sriracha, I feel that it's spicy on my tongue, but the taste of sriracha, I don't have no taste. I can't smell anything, nothing. And I've been like this for 2.5 days. I haven't had a fever today. He haven't had a fever today. So thank you, God, for that. I hope that means we are about to be on the other side of this. And the reason why I'm just now talking about it is because I didn't really, y'all, I didn't know what the outcome was going to be for my husband. I didn't know. People are not taking it serious. They're not taking it serious. And it's very serious. Um, it's very serious. So, because I felt like I was really doing everything I needed to do, but you can't control other people and what they do. So, you know, I just want y'all to know that it is a serious situation, and that you need to take it serious. And if somebody's around you that's not taking it serious, then you know, you have to really question uh, how they feel about you, you know, because you can carry it, and that's why I don't understand the testing of it, the criteria, the the criteria for the testing is stupid, you know. Uh, why not test me on April the 1st when you tested my husband just to make sure, you know? Now my whole family, we were all in quarantine. You know, it seemed like you would say your whole family needs to be tested after your husband gets well, but you know, that's not the case. So it's like, you know, it's tricky. It's tricky. My husband, I say my husband over there laying up there. He's over there laying up there. But it was crazy, y'all, because he hadn't been able to do nothing. Like he hadn't been able to do nothing. But I got sick, and honey, child, he must have raised on up out this bed and got to moving real fast to get over here, give me some water, and try to make sure I take my medicine, and I'm just like, babe, you're not well yet. You're not well yet. But it was kind of like he thought that he could just see me going into where he had been, and it upset him, and it made him get up and say, "No, I gotta do whatever I can for my wife because I don't want her to end up as sick as I was." Because I'm telling you, the way it broke him down and the way it affected him, I really don't know if I could go through it and come out of it. You know, I don't know if I would have the same outcome. You know, we believe in God and we prayed, and that's what we've been doing, and that's really what you can. That's how you can do. It's not no cure for it. It's not no uh, injection for it, and all you can do is let it run its course, and the way that you overcome it is based on how bad it is. God will show himself to Job prophet. In your lives, he provide healing. For sure, Jerica. Thank you, Chris. For sure. I've been listening to that song. I've been listening to that song a lot. So for sure, one of my favorites. But yeah, it's been a crazy time, you guys. Just it's been a crazy time. But me not having no taste, like, you know, food bring you happiness. Like if I could just eat me something that I enjoy, I might have some happiness and some peace. I mean, I can't taste nothing, y'all. I can't taste nothing. I can't smell nothing. So I caught myself showing my daughter that I couldn't smell nothing. And I picked up a bottle of bleach, and I'm just, look at this, girl, look at it, like a fool, girl. I'm just a sniffing and a sniffing, and my head went to spinning. My daughter was like, Mama, you might can't smell it, but it's still bleach, girl. I was like, I wasn't thinking about that. I'm just a sniffing and a sniffing like a crazy person, y'all. I'm just I'm just beyond myself. So I took some pickles and some lemons and I don't know, everything I could think of that was salty. Put a whole bunch of salt and vinegar and um pepper and all this stuff on it, and I'm just eating it. I'm like, I can't taste this. So my husband was asking what I wanted. Y'all say nothing. I'm not buying nothing in these dark days that I can't taste. Oh no, I'm not about to spend no money on no food. Did you get it? I'm not about to spend no money on no food in these such a time as dark as this when you can't taste no food. The corona done took my taste buds away, Lord. I'm just glad though that thank you, Candace. Thank you so much for praying for me and my husband. Y'all just don't know. Um, I'm just glad that he was able to come out of this and be at home with me to come out of this and me be able to take care of him. But it's a serious thing and it's a hard thing to watch. But I'd rather be with him than these stories that we're hearing. Is just heartbreaking where people are just having to drop their loved ones off at the door, at the hospital door, and not even be able to go in with them. You know, I can't imagine it. But um, I just wanted y'all to know what was going on, and I wanted to thank you guys that have subscribed to my channel. I know it's enough content on there to keep you guys busy, and I have been noticing that people have been thumb upping more and liking the videos. I really appreciate that. But I have reached, like I said, another milestone, and I have reached 2,000 subscribers, and where I would be celebrating that right now, I think that's the main thing, is just to tell you guys that to be safe during this time. And if you don't take it seriously and you think that it's not something that can happen to you, well, just be safe for those people that you care about and that you love, because it could not affect you. It could affect somebody else around you. I haven't seen my mom in over 2.5 weeks. That's crazy for me. You know, it don't feel good. But with me having my husband who was definitely positive, I am making sure that I don't go back around her until I know for sure that it's okay for me to do so. Uh, I hope that y'all are still cooking, because baby, let me tell you who's gonna be a fatty acid when this is all over. Is I. Well, now that I've lost my taste and my smell, maybe that'll limit some of the stuff I want to eat, because you okay, babe? Maybe that'll limit some of the stuff that I want to eat, because let me tell y'all, all I've been wanting to do is chomp down on a snack. But I was like, literally, y'all, I was sitting here eating a now later, late at night on Sunday night, and I tasted it. It was great. I don't like grape, and I was complaining. I don't know, how did I pull this grape one out? And all of a sudden, I didn't taste it. And I was like, am I tripping? Because my husband had said that he couldn't taste or smell. And I'm like, you can't taste or smell. I ain't never heard of it. But I'm telling you, it is a side effect of it. And even though I didn't have COVID, try not to be, girl, fat and gonna be fat and drunk. You know, AA meeting. Where's the next AA meeting? Because what else we gonna do? Okay. Then he been sick this whole time, so it ain't like we've been booed up. That we've been praying and trying to breathe. Okay, so uh, we ain't been doing that. So hopefully, maybe that'll pick up after a while. Feel a little better. He can get his breath back, you know. So, but let me tell you, 2.5 weeks, we was just shaking, not knowing what we're gonna do. Hey, Dion. Thank you so much, dear. Appreciate you so much. Love you guys. Love you, baby. We have been really the prayers really because it's nothing you can do but go through it. And if you go through a hard round of it, it's like torture. It's really like torture, you guys. And I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. And I know some people that I really, really, really don't like. But no, not this, not this. It's too much. It's too much for the worst of the worst, you know. But one thing that I did keep in my mind, you know, and one thing that I always say while we were going through this, I said, this ain't nothing but the devil, and the devil is God's devil. At the end of the day, he's still in control. And we just have to get through it, and your test will be a testimony every time. And we're going to always give him the praise and the honor that he's due for everything everything small or great that he does for us. He gets the honor. But I did want y'all to know what was going on, and I can't even cook I haven't cooked at all anyway, but I was thinking I felt better and maybe I can make some this and that, but I can't season, taste how it's seasoned, know if I got too much salt, know if I can't do anything because all the system it's just gone. I don't have anything, but I wanted to ask if anybody else out here anybody else suffered anything during this coronavirus, or know somebody who is going through this coronavirus pandemic right now. How are y'all doing? How is your family doing? Um, I just pray that everybody is staying safe, you know, and you don't have to be being frivolous, but it's to affect you. Um, it can get to you any kind of way. Like that's what's scary about it, because we almost drove ourselves crazy trying to think about, well, what do you think? Well, da 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 da. Well, maybe it was here. Maybe we was driving ourselves crazy. What I do know is you got it. Now what we gonna do? You know what we gonna do about it? But it tore my big strong man down. It tore him down, and it's gonna take a minute before he's out here running them 5 and 6 and 7 miles again. It's gonna take him a while. Um, it's gonna take him a while. I mean, his muscle definition, all of this, it's broke down, y'all. In some weeks, in some weeks, it's broke down in some weeks. So thank God that the level of it that I've had has not been like that, and it just started, like I said, on Saturday, and I'm praying that I'm not gonna have weeks of this. That I'm just getting a touch of it. A lot of mine, y'all, I love to sleep. I love to sleep late. I'm so glad that I have a job and a life where I can be at home and I can sleep late and I can get up when I want to get up. You know, I'm blessed be with that. But with this going on with my husband, it was around the clock. It did not stop. Some nights we were getting 2 hours. Some nights we wasn't getting none. You know, it was around the clock, y'all, and it, it was it was devastating to me to have him uh, be that sick, because I don't take, I mean, I take care of him, but he takes care of me. That's the role. He takes care of me. He spoiled me. He babies me, and that's what I'm used to. Um, but I had to be strong and not be a baby and not be spoiled. I had to be. I had to take care of him because he couldn't do nothing about it. Like if he could have done something about it and told me to sit down and move out the way, that's what he would have did. But God made it where, mm-mm, you're gonna have to totally depend on her, and she's gonna have to take care of you, and you're gonna have to be okay with it. I mean, at some point, I remember telling him one day, babe, let's get up and let's try to, okay, baby, I need to let's do this. Okay, baby, I will. You know, just want to be ready, just want to be better. You know. Oh, you're so welcome, babe. I know people were wondering. I told my husband, I was like, I'm gonna have to get on here and say something because they know if I'm not cooking, something ain't right, you know. But I was just, I didn't know what to say and when to say it because I just wanted him to get better first. Because I thought that I was gonna have to put him. I thought we were gonna have to be admitted. I really did think that we was gonna have to be admitted. So I was just waiting. It wasn't gonna do me no good. I wasn't gonna be no good if he wasn't, here with me. I wasn't gonna be able to talk. So today I felt good enough to be able to tell y'all what was going on and tell y'all that I miss y'all and I love y'all and I appreciate the support on this channel. I really do. I hope to do some more things and do some better things, and but it's in God's hand and in his hands, and he's got the whole world in his hands. 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 That's what it's about right now. He's in control. And so whatever is for this channel, whatever is meant for me, I'm going to have that regardless. So I was really upset about not being able to do it. I want to cook something, but I can go in no kitchen. I had to be in here, and now that I feel a little bit good and I feel like I could go in there and whip up something, I can't taste it. I did what I thought. Yeah, yeah. I did that video a day after my I took Anthony to the emergency. Um the next day was my sister's birthday, and that's when we did that social distancing. Me and my other sister, we went and we had on our gloves and our mask and stuff, and we stayed 6 feet away from each other, and we gave her gifts and stuff like that because it's a bad time to have your birthday. My daughter is about to turn 30 next year, y'all, and I mean next week, and she had big plans for this when she was going to be traveling or whatever, but it's a new day right now. We just have to do what we have to do, and I'm trying to figure out a way where I can make it special for her, and I don't know what to do. Ain't nothing open, ain't nothing like I can go shopping and buy a whole bunch of stuff, and you hate to just get somebody $1, but you don't know what to do. Hey, yeah, thank you. We're doing okay. I mean, our family and our friends, y'all have been awesome. We are staying strong. We are hanging in there. Thank you for coming and saying hey. Last week I just ate my cake. I know what you mean. Girl, I'm just like, and then these people that's having babies, and then their partner can't even be in there. I mean, oh Lord, it's just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. The situation within itself is hard, and then if you get sick, on top of having to go through the situation, it's like 10 times as hard. I just really thought that I was just gonna go through it. It was gonna get on my nerves. It was gonna be a nuisance, but I really did not think that my husband was gonna be attacked. My husband is healthy. My husband don't have no health problems. He run, he exercise, he live weights, he police officer. That was the last thing I was thinking. I was worried about him going back to work. So I'm still thinking, God, I'm still thanking God because he would have been going back to work after shoulder surgery last week had this not attacked him. Then who would have known? Who knows what would have happened to him on the job? Because cops are getting it left and right. Maybe God said, no, we're going to keep you out a little bit longer. You just had shoulder surgery. Your defensive systems is down and everything. Maybe God just said, I'll just keep you at home a little while longer. Who knows why my husband got attacked with this. But you wouldn't have been able to tell me that it was going to be him that was attacked. And I mean attacked by this. No energy, no strength, no life just out of him, just looking and just feeling like I can't do this. I can't do this another day. I can't do this. This is horrible. It hurt me. But I hung in there then, baby. I was strong for you, one.
Yeah, you strong.
I was
You
strong.
strong.
I was strong.
Yeah,
I was strong, baby. I
you
was taking care of it.
real strong.
Yeah, I was taking care of it. As soon as that fever hit me, shoot, I started. He got to coming to crying around his bed, moving a little pep in his step. He said, "No, I don't want my baby to feel like this. I do not want my wife to get sick with this." He was stuffing stuff down my throat. Drink this, drink that. I was like, wait a minute, sir. He was trying to get me well, y'all. And so it's been a trip. It's been a trip. We've been on a roller coaster ride, but hopefully we are going on. We're on a down slope, and then we're gonna be better. But I did want to let you guys know. Um, who knows? As soon as I'm feeling 100%, I'll get back in my kitchen. I don't want to getting in there too early, and even though I got my mask and stuff and all that stuff when I'm around, when I go out of this room and stuff like that. But I don't want to cook if I can't taste it. Would you want to? That's just it ain't make no sense. I don't even know if I want to risk those calories. Like I don't want no cake, ice cream, stuff like that. I don't want to waste them calories, and I can't even taste that stuff. Sure, I want to taste my calories, taste my fat, taste my indulgence, taste my Girl, you know you shouldn't do that. I want to taste it, and I can't taste nothing. Yeah, this is the weirdest feeling though, because like normally when you have like a cold or flu or something like that, and your nose is stopped up, so you can't taste. But then sometimes you can breathe through your nose a certain way where you can kind of taste that taste of the food. It's gone, y'all. Like I'm like, is it gonna come back? But my husband said his is slowly coming back. His taste is back, but he can't smell. So I don't understand that. How can you taste if you can't smell? But he said he can taste, but he
Oh,
still can't smell. Huh?
yeah.
Yeah. He said he can taste, but he still can't smell.
Yeah,
So
smells coming
he
back.
said the smell is kind of coming back. So I don't know. If you don't go through it, it don't make no sense. And trust me, I don't want nobody under the sound of my voice to ever go through this. I just want you guys to be careful out there. Take precautions. I don't care what people think it look like. Put your mask on when you outside. When you in the store, if you have to go. If the rules of your where you stay say don't go. If you don't have to, don't go, because nothing is worth feeling like he was feeling and going through what he was going through. Nothing is worth that. Um, just take care of yourselves. I love you guys so much. Thank you for getting on here and talking to me for a little while. I just wanted you guys to know what was happening. Let you know that I haven't abandoned my channel. Yes, please keep on doing that too, okay? I don't care what people think it look like. My girlfriend said somebody came to her house to work on her, what do you call that? Her air conditioner. And two of them came, they ain't had no mask on. She said she told them, I don't know what y'all think y'all finna do. Y'all need some mask on. Come in here. And I really don't think I should have to give y'all my mask that I bought. Y'all should have it on. And y'all don't want to do that in these times coming to be past. So take it serious. It wasn't something that was on my radar to happen to me, but it did. It did, and it happened hard and strong and serious. So just take it serious, you guys. And I will be in the kitchen again soon. I've been writing down stuff that I want to try, really easy stuff. I'm thinking about like a potato and sausage, like Ecker sausage. You know what I'm talking about? Like kielbasa sausage, hash. I want to eat so bad, y'all. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here because y'all deserve to know what's going on with me and why I'm not on this channel. But it ain't because I don't miss y'all and I don't love y'all. But right now we just got to get well, just got to get better. And just pray for us. Just continue to pray for us. I know we got so many people praying for us. And y'all, the people that have been coming by here and just doing drive-bys and dropping stuff off at our porch. And I know our neighbors are like, what is going on over there? I mean, so much stuff that we can't, so much, just overflow. We have just been blessed and we are very appreciative and we love you guys. And thank you guys for talking to me and watching this live. And I will see you guys on the next one when we see what Rita's cooking. She gonna be cooking soon. Love y'all. Bye. Are you sure you want to stop? Yes. Bye, y'all.